The spiral rod keeps stirring the apple juice from the bottom. This is a factory that produces apple vinegar. It is said that apple vinegar is made from rotten apple. In fact, it must be made from fresh ripe apple. Otherwise, the juice will have a rotten smell. Workers pick the right apples from the orchard. It's not ripe yet. You can't eat anything with worm, even if it costs a lot of manpower. But this is a must-have step for making high-quality apple vinegar. After these apples are sent to the processing plant, first enter the multi-level pressure cooker. Crush and smash the whole apple. There is a problem. Do you think eating apples is poisonous? Crushed apples are pushed by the spiral rod. Spread evenly on the rolling board with sieve. Next, 5 large stainless steel rollers are cleaned up. Squeeze out the apple juice from the sieve. The juice flows through the sieve and flows out from the bottom channel. Now the apple juice looks a little red. Workers will use a fine filter to kick out the juice. Then jump into a 1,000-liter white plastic container. The factory will not contain it. It will reserve 1/3 of the capacity, so that the juice leaves room for expansion when it freezes. Next, drag the plastic container outside. It freezes for 40 days in the snow. The water molecules in the apple juice are frozen. The concentrated juice that has not been frozen will sink to the bottom. Transfer these parts to the room and add the fermentation head. At the same time, workers have to measure the content of sugar in the apple juice every day. Because of the role of yeast, the sugar in the apple juice will turn into alcohol. If you want to drink apple wine, now you can fill it up. If you want apple vinegar, then you have to wait for the sugar in the apple vinegar to turn into vinegar. The color turns dark brown. This time, apple vinegar can be filled. Another thing to note is yeast. It needs to ferment in an oxygenated environment. So the more air in the container, the more vinegar